Welcome to the Bedtime Lab, where we embark on a gentle journey through the night, exploring the wonders of private space companies. As you settle in and find your most comfortable position, let your mind drift into the stars with me. As we talk about these fascinating enterprises, feel free to share where you're listening from in the comments. It's always delightful to know where our fellow explorers are joining us from. Now, relax, and let's begin our journey into the cosmos together. Did you know that private space companies are unlocking the mysteries of our universe in ways that were once only imaginable in science fiction? These companies are not only launching rockets, but also pushing the boundaries of what we consider possible in terms of space exploration. For example, SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, has the ambitious goal of making space travel as common as air travel. Their reusable rockets, like the Falcon 9, have successfully returned to Earth multiple times, reducing the cost of launching satellites and payloads significantly. This innovation is changing the landscape of space exploration. Speaking of innovations, did you know that Rocket Lab, a company based in New Zealand, has created an electron rocket that is powered by a unique type of battery? Unlike traditional rocket engines, which use liquid fuels that are ignited, this rocket uses an electric pump fed by batteries to build the necessary pressure. This clever approach allows the rocket to be smaller and lighter, making it more cost-effective to launch small satellites into orbit. And here's something fascinating. Blue Origin, founded by Jeff Bezos, is working on a project called New Shepard, named after Alan Shepard, the first American astronaut. New Shepard is designed for suborbital space tourism, aiming to take private citizens on short journeys to experience weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth. Can you imagine the thrill of gazing out into the vastness of space during a gentle float in zero gravity? And speaking of zero gravity, did you know that Virgin Galactic is also paving the way for space tourism? Their spaceship, VSS Unity, has already taken test passengers to the edge of space, promising a future where everyday people could experience the wonder of space travel. Virgin Galactic's vision is to open space to everyone, making it a once-in-a-lifetime adventure that could soon become a reality for many. Transitioning to another fascinating company, let's talk about Sierra Nevada Corporation, which is working on the Dream Chaser spaceplane. Unlike traditional rockets, this spaceplane can land on a runway just like an airplane. It's designed to transport cargo and potentially astronauts to the International Space Station, offering a more flexible way to return from space missions. The idea of a spaceplane that simply glides back to Earth is truly remarkable, wouldn't you agree? Did you also know that Bigelow Aerospace is pioneering the development of expandable habitats for space? These innovative modules can be compacted for launch and then expanded in space, creating more livable space for astronauts. The concept has already been tested on the International Space Station with the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, showing promise for future space habitats on the Moon or even Mars. On the topic of Mars, here's a thought-provoking fact. SpaceX is fervently working towards the goal of colonizing Mars with their Starship rocket. This fully reusable spacecraft is designed to carry up to 100 passengers to the Red Planet. The vision is to create a self-sustaining city on Mars, ensuring the survival of humanity beyond Earth. Imagine being part of the first wave of settlers on another planet. It's a dream that could soon become a reality. Another intriguing company is Axiom Space, which aims to build the first commercial space station. Their vision includes modules that can be attached to the International Space Station and eventually become a standalone orbital outpost. This could serve as a hub for research, manufacturing, and even tourism in space. The idea of private companies creating their own space stations is a testament to how quickly the industry is evolving. Did you know that Planet Labs is revolutionizing the way we observe our planet from space? They've launched hundreds of small satellites known as Doves, which take high-resolution images of Earth every day. This constant stream of data helps track changes in the environment, provides insights into agricultural trends, and even aids in disaster response efforts. The ability to monitor our planet in real time from space is indeed a marvel of modern technology. Lastly, let's not forget about the innovative work being done by Astrobotic Technology. This company is focused on delivering payloads to the Moon, with their Peregrine lander designed for scientific and commercial missions. They aim to help pave the way for lunar exploration and development by making regular deliveries to the Moon. The prospect of frequent missions to our celestial neighbor is truly exciting. As we continue to drift through these fascinating facts, keep in mind the incredible era we are living in, where private companies are boldly going where no business has gone before. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let these stories of innovation and exploration guide you into a restful state as we dream of the vast possibilities that await us in the universe. As we continue our journey through the cosmos of private space exploration, let's delve into some lesser-known but equally astounding facts. Did you know that Moon Express, a company with a rather celestial name, is ambitiously planning to mine resources on the Moon? Their goal is to extract precious materials such as platinum group metals and even water, which they believe could be converted into rocket fuel. Imagine a future where the Moon serves as a refueling station for space missions venturing deeper into the solar system. And speaking of space resources, Deep Space Industries is another company focused on mining in space. They are targeting asteroids, which are rich in minerals and metals. The fascinating part is that these asteroids could contain more resources than we have on Earth, potentially fueling entire industries and even supporting human life off-planet. It's a vision that truly expands our horizons beyond Earth. Have you ever heard of Made in Space? This innovative company is pioneering the manufacturing of goods in microgravity. They have already sent 3D printers to the International Space Station, where they produce tools and components that would be difficult to create on Earth. This approach not only saves time and resources, but also prepares us for future long-duration missions where on-demand manufacturing will be crucial. On a different note, there's a company named Aerojet Rocketdyne, which is not a newcomer to the space industry. Their engines have powered several historic missions, including the Apollo lunar landings. Today, they continue to innovate by developing next-generation propulsion systems for both government and commercial space missions. The legacy of such companies bridges the past with the future, showing how time-tested expertise can fuel pioneering endeavors. Shifting our focus to satellite technology, OneWeb is striving to bridge the global digital divide by launching a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites. Their mission is to provide internet coverage to even the most remote corners of the world. Can you imagine the impact of reliable internet access in regions that have long been isolated from the rest of the globe? It's a quest to make the world more connected than ever. Have you ever wondered how space startups get off the ground? Well, Starburst Aerospace acts as an accelerator, nurturing emerging space companies by providing them with the resources and mentorship needed to flourish. They're like a springboard, propelling these startups into the vast expanse of the aerospace industry. It's a community-driven approach that seeds the future of space exploration. And here's a delightful surprise. Relativity Space is reshaping the way rockets are built. They employ massive 3D printers to construct rockets, reducing the number of parts and the complexity involved. By revolutionizing rocket manufacturing, they aim to accelerate the pace at which we can explore beyond Earth. Imagine printing a rocket almost like you would a toy model, but on an astronomical scale. Let's turn our gaze towards the stars with Astroscale, a company dedicated to cleaning up space debris. As the number of satellites in orbit increases, so does the risk of collisions. Astroscale is developing technology to safely remove defunct satellites, ensuring that space remains a viable environment for future generations. It's a noble initiative to keep our final frontier tidy and sustainable. Have you heard about Firefly Aerospace? This company is striving to make space more accessible by developing small and affordable launch vehicles. Their ambitious plans include regular flights to space, democratizing access for smaller payloads and research missions. The more frequent and affordable launches become, the closer we get to a future where space is within everyone's reach. Do you know who is watching over the world's coral reefs from space? It's none other than Planetary Resources, originally focused on asteroid mining. Now, they're using their expertise to monitor Earth's precious ecosystems. By keeping an eye on coral health, they aim to protect these vital underwater worlds, showcasing how space technology can be harnessed to safeguard life on Earth. And now let me tell you about Rocket Crafters, a company developing a hybrid rocket engine that combines liquid and solid fuel. This unique approach promises to offer the safety and simplicity of solid fuels with the efficiency of liquid engines. It's an exciting step forward in rocket propulsion, offering new avenues for innovation. Boeing, synonymous with aviation, is also a formidable player in the space industry. They've been integral in developing spacecraft, such as the CST-100 Starliner, designed to transport astronauts to the International Space Station. Their deep-rooted expertise in aerospace engineering is helping to shape the future of human spaceflight. Lastly, let's consider the ambitious endeavors of Space Adventures, a company that has already sent private citizens to the International Space Station. They are working towards offering lunar missions, allowing individuals to orbit the Moon. Imagine being one of the first tourists to witness Earthrise from lunar orbit. It's a dream that turns the pages of science fiction into reality. As you drift into slumber, let these stories of innovation and exploration carry you to a place of wonder and endless possibilities. With each fact, we uncover the layers of human ambition and creativity, laying the groundwork for a future where the stars are within our reach. Let me share something truly remarkable about Bigelow Aerospace. They are pioneers in creating inflatable habitats for space. Instead of traditional metal structures, they are developing expandable modules that can be compressed for launch and then inflated in space to provide large living and working spaces for astronauts. Imagine a balloon that becomes a cozy room in the vacuum of space. The concept is not only novel, but also practical, offering a lightweight and versatile solution for future space stations or habitats on the Moon and Mars. Speaking of innovation, have you heard of Blue Origin? Founded by Jeff Bezos, they are focused on enabling a future where millions of people live and work in space. Their reusable rocket, New Shepard, is designed for suborbital flights, offering a taste of space travel to private passengers. What's fascinating is their commitment to reusability, which significantly reduces the cost of access to space. Picture a world where space tourism becomes as routine as commercial air travel. Moving on to another visionary company, let's talk about SpaceX. Did you know they are not only developing rockets, but also working on a fully reusable spacecraft called Starship? This ambitious project aims to transport humans to Mars and beyond. Starship is designed to carry 100 passengers per journey and is intended to land on celestial bodies and return to Earth. Imagine taking an interplanetary voyage, knowing you could come back to Earth just as easily. And here's an intriguing fact about Rocket Lab, a company making great strides with their Electron rocket. They have introduced a unique approach to rocket recovery that involves catching the returning rocket stage mid-air with a helicopter. This method allows for safe recovery and refurbishment, pushing the boundaries of how we think about rocket reuse and sustainability. Can you envision the coordination required to catch a falling rocket from the sky? Now, have you ever thought about how small satellites are changing the landscape of space exploration? Companies like Spire Global are using nanosatellites to gather data on weather, tracking ships and planes, and even monitoring the Earth's climate. These tiny satellites, often weighing less than 10 kilograms, are revolutionizing how we observe and understand our planet. It's a testament to how even the smallest innovations can have a significant impact. Let's explore the realm of lunar exploration with Astrobotic technology. They are working on delivering payloads to the moon using their Peregrine lander. What's captivating is their vision of providing regular and affordable lunar transport services, opening up opportunities for scientific research, resource utilization, and even tourism on our celestial neighbor. Imagine a bustling lunar economy driven by a regular ferry service to the moon. Another captivating company is Axiom Space, which plans to build the world's first commercial space station. Their goal is to create an orbital complex that accommodates not only governments and researchers, but also private companies and tourists. It's a fascinating glimpse into a future where space habitats could host diverse activities, from manufacturing to leisure. Just imagine booking a stay in a space hotel with views of Earth from orbit. Orbex, a European space launch company, is making headlines with their eco-friendly approach to rocket design. They are developing a rocket called Prime that uses a renewable biopropane fuel, resulting in a cleaner launch with reduced carbon emissions. By prioritizing sustainability, Orbex is setting an example for future space endeavors to minimize their environmental footprint, even beyond our planet. The realm of satellite internet is also seeing exciting developments, particularly with Amazon's Project Kuiper. They aim to deploy a constellation of over 3,000 satellites to provide high-speed internet access globally. This initiative promises to connect underserved regions, much like OneWeb, but on an even larger scale. Imagine the possibilities when the entire world can connect seamlessly in the digital age. Turning our attention to the sun, Helios Wire is a company leveraging satellite technology to gather and analyze data for the Internet of Things. They plan to deploy a fleet of low Earth orbit satellites to provide global connectivity for IoT devices, enabling smarter cities, agriculture, and logistics. It's fascinating to think about a future where every device on Earth could communicate with the help of satellites. Speaking of satellites, Terran Orbital is advancing satellite manufacturing. They specialize in producing small satellites on a large scale, reducing costs and increasing the availability of satellite data for various applications. By streamlining production, Terran Orbital is helping democratize access to space-based insights, empowering more organizations to benefit from space technology. Let's not forget about the importance of communication in space. Surrey Satellite Technology Limited is a leader in developing small satellites for communication and Earth observation. They have been at the forefront of making satellite technology more accessible and cost-effective, contributing to numerous missions that enhance our understanding of both space and Earth. Finally, let me introduce you to Planet Labs, a company that operates the largest fleet of Earth observation satellites. Their goal is to image the entire planet every day, providing valuable data for agriculture, forestry, and disaster response. Imagine the potential of such detailed daily insights to improve decision-making and resource management across the globe. As you ponder these innovations, think about the myriad ways in which private space companies are weaving the fabric of our future, where space becomes a seamless extension of our daily lives. The stars are no longer distant dots in the sky, but part of a vast, interconnected tapestry of human endeavor and exploration. As we delve deeper into the intriguing world of private space companies, let me share something that might surprise you about Virgin Galactic. Their space planes are unique in that they take off like traditional airplanes and, with the help of a dedicated carrier aircraft, soar to the edge of space before gliding back to Earth. This approach blends the familiar with the futuristic, offering passengers a journey that is both thrilling and remarkably seamless. Imagine experiencing weightlessness while still feeling the comfort of a plane-like cabin. Moving along, did you know that Japan-based A-Space is ambitiously planning to create a lunar economy by developing technologies that enable the use of lunar resources? They are focused on harvesting water from the moon's surface, which could be used to produce fuel for rockets or even sustain human life. Picture a future where the moon isn't just a destination, but a self-sustaining outpost supporting deeper space exploration. Here's something you might find fascinating about relativity space. They're pioneering the use of 3D printing to manufacture rocket components. By printing nearly the entire rocket, they aim to drastically reduce production times and costs. This innovative approach could revolutionize how rockets are built, making space more accessible and affordable. Can you imagine a rocket being printed and assembled in just 60 days? Speaking of innovative technology, Blue Canyon Technologies is at the forefront of developing small satellite buses, which serve as the chassis for many small satellites. Their expertise is enhancing the capabilities of nanosatellites, allowing them to carry more sophisticated instruments and sensors. This advancement is akin to miniaturizing powerful computers, making them more capable while taking up less space. Imagine a private company that focuses on developing technologies for asteroid mining. That's exactly what Deep Space Industries, now part of Bradford Space, aspired to do. Their vision was to extract precious metals and resources from asteroids, which could be a game changer for resource availability on Earth. The idea that we might one day mine asteroids as a part of our regular resource gathering is as thrilling as it is futuristic. Let's shift our gaze to something closer to home: Earth observation. Black Sky is a company that operates a growing constellation of satellites, providing near real-time imagery of our planet. Their data supports various applications, from monitoring natural disasters to tracking global supply chains. Having such immediate access to high-resolution images allows for faster decision-making and response, making our world a little smaller and more connected. Now, here's an unexpected fact about a company called Momentous. They are developing in space transportation services, using a water plasma propulsion system to move satellites between orbits. This technology promises to extend the life and mission capabilities of satellites, offering a sustainable and cost-effective solution for space logistics. It's like creating a public transport system for satellites, ensuring they're exactly where they need to be. Let me tell you about Bigelow Aerospace, which has been working on inflatable space habitats. These expandable structures offer a lightweight yet sturdy solution for space living, providing more room for astronauts and potentially tourists alike. Imagine the possibilities of space stations or even lunar outposts, that can expand like a balloon, offering comfort and space in the vastness of the universe. And here's something that might catch your interest. Spaceport America, located in the deserts of New Mexico, is among the world's first purpose-built commercial spaceports. It serves as a launch site for both space tourism flights and scientific missions, playing a pivotal role in the burgeoning space tourism industry. Imagine standing on a tarmac, where space flights are as frequent as air travel departures, each launch a step closer to making space accessible to all. Switching gears, Rocketdyne, a well-known name in rocket engine manufacturing, is contributing to the evolution of space travel with their advanced propulsion systems. Their engines power a variety of vehicles, including those designed for deep space missions. It's fascinating to think about the engineering prowess required to create machines that withstand the rigors of space and propel humanity further than ever before. Have you ever heard of Firefly Aerospace? They're innovating with their Alpha rocket, which is designed to provide cost-effective access to space for small payloads. By focusing on affordability and reliability, Firefly is opening new doors for businesses and researchers who might have found space too costly to reach. Just imagine the scientific breakthroughs waiting to be made, now that space is within reach for more innovators. Reflecting on all these developments, it's clear that private space companies are not just expanding our horizons, but reshaping them in ways we never thought possible. The dreams of yesterday are rapidly becoming the realities of today, and as these companies push the boundaries, they invite us all to dream a little bigger. The universe is no longer a distant spectacle, but a canvas for human ingenuity and ambition, awaiting the brushstrokes of the next pioneering minds. Did you know that Astra is aiming to become the FedEx of space? Their focus is on providing frequent, affordable launches for small payloads, similar to how courier services operate on Earth. By building rockets that are simple to manufacture and quick to launch, Astra hopes to make daily space deliveries a reality. Just imagine a future where sending a satellite into orbit is as routine as mailing a package. Speaking of making space more accessible, Rocket Lab, with their Electron rocket, is one of the few companies capable of launching small satellites to specific orbits. Their unique approach includes a reusable first stage that falls back to Earth and is caught by a helicopter. This method combines innovation with practicality, aiming to reduce costs and waste. Can you envision a fleet of helicopters retrieving rocket parts from the sky? Now, here's a fact about SpaceX that might pique your interest. They've developed a reusable rocket system called Falcon 9, which can land back on Earth after delivering its payload. This ability to reuse rockets is a game changer in the industry, significantly lowering the cost of space travel. Imagine a world where rockets are as reusable as airplanes, reducing not just costs but also the environmental impact of space exploration. And here's something intriguing about a lesser-known company called Made in Space. They've successfully developed a 3D printer that works in microgravity, currently operating on the International Space Station. This technology allows astronauts to manufacture tools and parts on demand, reducing the need for large inventories. Just think about the potential for deep space missions where carrying everything from Earth isn't feasible. Another fascinating company is Swarm Technologies. They're working on creating a global satellite network with tiny satellites called Space BEs, which are the size of a slice of bread. These satellites aim to provide affordable internet access to remote areas, highlighting how small innovations can have a big impact. It's like spreading the internet to every corner of the globe, ensuring connectivity for all. Shifting to something more futuristic, There's a company called Planetary Resources that once aspired to mine asteroids for water and precious minerals. While their efforts have been absorbed into other ventures, their vision of turning asteroids into cosmic pit stops for resources was truly groundbreaking. Imagine a network of resource stations scattered across the solar system, supporting human expansion beyond Earth. Turning our attention to moon exploration, Intuitive Machines is working on lunar landers that could deliver payloads to the moon's surface. Their Nova C lander is designed to support NASA's Artemis program, paving the way for human and robotic exploration. Consider the excitement of watching a lunar lander touch down, knowing that it's part of a larger vision to return humans to the moon. In the realm of satellite technology, a company called Spire Global is deploying a constellation of nanosatellites that track weather patterns and shipping routes. Their data is invaluable for climate research and logistics management, showcasing the potential of tiny satellites to provide a comprehensive understanding of our planet. Imagine being able to predict weather changes or optimize shipping routes with unprecedented precision. Now, let's talk about an interesting concept from a company called Orbital Assembly Corporation. They are aiming to build the first space hotel, named Voyager Station, which could accommodate up to 400 guests in low Earth orbit. This ambitious project envisions a rotating space station that creates artificial gravity, offering a unique holiday experience. Imagine vacationing among the stars with a view of Earth from your hotel window. And finally, there's a curious fact about Space Adventures, a company that has been providing space tourism experiences since the early 2000s. They've brokered trips for private individuals to fly to the International Space Station, making the dream of becoming an astronaut a reality for a lucky few. Imagine being one of the few to gaze down at our blue planet, an experience that changes perspectives forever. Reflecting on these endeavors, it's astonishing how private space companies are transforming science fiction into everyday life. With each innovative step, they bring us closer to a future where space is not just a distant dream, but a vibrant part of our reality. As these companies pioneer new paths, they invite us all to imagine the possibilities of tomorrow, turning the vastness of the cosmos into a familiar frontier, ready for exploration and habitation. They are pioneering the use of 3D printing to construct almost the entire structure of their rockets, including major components like the engine and fuel tanks. This approach allows for rapid production cycles, with the potential to build a complete rocket in just 60 days. Imagine the possibilities when rocket construction becomes as fast and flexible as printing a document from your computer. Speaking of innovation, Virgin Orbit has developed a unique method for launching satellites. Instead of a traditional ground-based launch, their system uses a Boeing 747 aircraft, named Cosmic Girl, to release rockets mid-air. This air launch technique allows for more flexibility in launch locations and angles, making it easier to reach different orbits. Picture a plane soaring through the sky, releasing a rocket that then ignites and shoots into space. Here's an interesting tidbit about Blue Origin, founded by Jeff Bezos. Their motto is Gradatim Ferociter, which means step by step ferociously in Latin. This philosophy reflects their incremental approach to developing space technology. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket is designed for suborbital space tourism and research, with a focus on safety and reusability. Imagine taking a short trip to the edge of space, floating in zero gravity, and then returning safely to Earth. Have you ever considered the importance of data in space travel? A company named Rocket Lab is using advanced telemetry and data analytics to optimize their launches. They gather real-time data from their Electron rocket, enabling rapid adjustments and improvements. This data-driven approach ensures that every launch is more efficient and reliable than the last. Imagine the precision of a launch where every variable is meticulously monitored and adjusted for optimal performance. Now let's delve into the work of a company called Axiom Space. They are planning to build the first commercial space station, intended to serve as a hub for research, manufacturing, and tourism. This station will eventually replace the International Space Station, opening new opportunities for private enterprise in orbit. Envision a bustling space station where scientists, entrepreneurs, and tourists coexist, exploring new frontiers together. In the realm of satellite technology, OneWeb is striving to provide global broadband internet access through a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites. Their mission is to bridge the digital divide, particularly in underserved and remote areas. Imagine a world where every person, regardless of location, can access high-speed internet, transforming education, communication, and economic opportunities. Another fascinating company is SpaceX, which has embarked on a mission to colonize Mars. With their Starship spacecraft, they aim to transport humans and cargo to the Red Planet, establishing a sustainable human presence there. Consider the enormity of such an endeavor, transforming Mars into a second home for humanity, a stepping stone for further exploration of the solar system. Let's turn our attention to the asteroid mining aspirations of companies like Deep Space Industries. They are exploring ways to extract resources from asteroids, including water, metals, and other valuable materials. This futuristic vision involves transforming asteroids into supply depots for space travel, reducing the need to transport resources from Earth. Imagine a future where space travel is supported by cosmic pit stops filled with essential supplies. Speaking of ambitious goals, a company called Space.il made history as the first private organization to attempt a lunar landing. Though their spacecraft Bearsheet did not land successfully, it marked a significant milestone in private space exploration. Imagine the determination and spirit of a team working to land a private spacecraft on the Moon, paving the way for future endeavors. Have you ever pondered the role of artificial intelligence in space? A company named Leo Labs is using AI to track and manage space debris, ensuring the safety of satellites and spacecraft. Their advanced radar systems provide detailed information about objects in orbit, helping to prevent collisions and maintain the sustainability of space activities. Visualize a network of intelligent systems monitoring the heavens, safeguarding our path to the stars. Innovation in space isn't just about rockets and satellites. A company called Bigelow Aerospace is developing expandable habitats for use in space. These inflatable modules can be transported compactly and then expanded to provide spacious living quarters. Imagine living in an inflatable space station, where rooms can be adjusted and expanded to suit different needs and missions. Another captivating endeavor comes from the team at Sierra Nevada Corporation, who are working on a spaceplane called Dream Chaser. This versatile vehicle is designed for cargo and crew transport to low Earth orbit destinations. Its design allows for a runway landing similar to a conventional airplane. Picture a spacecraft that can gracefully glide back to Earth, landing like an aircraft but having traveled the vastness of space. Have you considered the potential of solar power in space? A company known as Solarin is developing technology to collect solar energy in space and transmit it to Earth. This ambitious project envisions massive solar arrays in orbit, providing a constant and abundant source of energy. Imagine harnessing the limitless power of the sun, beaming clean energy back to Earth, and revolutionizing our energy infrastructure. Finally, let's explore the idea of space elevators, which companies like Obayashi Corporation have been investigating. These concepts involve a tethered structure reaching from Earth into space, allowing for the transport of materials and people without the need for rockets. Imagine a future where traveling to space is as simple as taking an elevator ride, reducing costs and making space accessible to all. As we drift off into dreams, consider how each of these companies, in their unique ways, contributes to the tapestry of human exploration and innovation. They remind us that the universe is vast and full of possibilities, waiting to be explored by curious minds and daring adventurers. Let me share something intriguing about a company called Planet Labs. They specialize in Earth observation, utilizing a vast fleet of small satellites known as Doves. These satellites capture high-resolution images of the entire planet every day. What's remarkable is how they use this data to monitor environmental changes, track agricultural patterns, and even assist in disaster response. Imagine a world where you can see the Earth's dynamic landscape change in almost real time, helping us make more informed decisions about our planet. Did you know that there's a company named Made in Space that's pioneering in-space manufacturing? Their innovative approach involves using 3D printing technology to produce tools and components directly in space. This capability reduces the need to transport every single item from Earth, thus saving significant resources and costs. Picture a future where essential supplies are created on demand in orbit, supporting long-term space missions without the burden of heavy cargo loads. Speaking of innovation, let's consider reaction engines, a company developing a revolutionary engine called SABRE that can operate both as a jet engine and a rocket engine. This dual capability allows for seamless transitions from atmospheric flight to space travel. Imagine an aircraft that can take off from a runway, reach the edge of space, and then continue its journey beyond our atmosphere. This could drastically reduce the time and cost of traveling to and from space. Here's a fascinating fact about a company named Relativity Space, which aims to 3D print entire rockets. This approach not only shortens manufacturing times, but also allows for greater design flexibility and innovation. Envision rockets being crafted like intricate sculptures, each uniquely optimized for its mission, bringing a new level of creativity to spaceflight. Have you ever thought about the potential of space tourism beyond suborbital flights? Virgin Galactic is working towards providing full orbital flights for tourists. Their vision includes sending people into low Earth orbit for extended stays, where they can experience life aboard a spacecraft and even perform personal experiments. Imagine the sheer wonder of seeing Earth from orbit, floating among the stars for days and returning with stories few have ever told. Another company, Astrobotic Technology, is striving to make lunar delivery accessible. They are developing lunar landers designed to transport payloads to the moon, supporting research and exploration. Picture a lunar economy where supplies, scientific instruments, and even commercial goods are regularly shipped to our celestial neighbor. In the realm of telecommunications, a company called Telesat is advancing satellite technology to provide global broadband services. Their network of low Earth orbit satellites aims to deliver high-speed internet worldwide. Imagine a future where seamless connectivity is a reality for everyone, no matter how remote their location, bridging gaps and fostering global interaction. Have you ever wondered about the use of hydrogen as a fuel in space? A company named Ad Astra Rocket Company is working on the Vasimar engine, which uses plasma and hydrogen to create a highly efficient propulsion system. This technology could potentially shorten travel times to distant planets, making interplanetary travel more viable. Consider the possibilities of voyaging through the solar system on a wave of plasma, reaching new worlds faster than ever before. Another intriguing venture is by nanoracks, which is transforming unused spaces in the International Space Station into laboratories for scientific experiments. This innovative use of space maximizes the station's potential, allowing researchers to conduct studies across various disciplines. Imagine the station as a bustling research hub, constantly evolving and supporting an array of scientific pursuits. Here's something to ponder. A company called Spin Launch is developing a unique method to launch payloads into space using centrifugal force. Their approach involves spinning a payload to high speeds and then releasing it, hurling it into the atmosphere. This method could significantly reduce the cost of reaching space, offering a novel alternative to traditional rocket launches. Envision a future where launching into space is akin to slingshotting across the sky, a testament to human ingenuity. Have you considered the role of bioengineering in space? A company named Space Tango is exploring the growth of specialized plants in microgravity to develop pharmaceuticals and other materials that are difficult to produce on Earth. Imagine leveraging the unique conditions of space to create breakthroughs in medicine, potentially transforming healthcare on our home planet. Speaking of the International Space Station, Axiom Space, which we mentioned earlier, is also planning to attach commercial modules to the station before eventually creating a standalone space station. These modules could host a variety of activities. Picture floating workspaces where creativity and science blend seamlessly, expanding the scope of what's possible beyond Earth. Finally, let's delve into the exciting work of Rocket Lab, which has been experimenting with rocket recovery techniques. Their innovative approach involves capturing the first stage of their rockets mid-air using a helicopter. This method could enhance reusability and reduce costs significantly. Imagine the precision and coordination required to pluck a falling rocket from the sky, a spectacular display of engineering prowess. As you can see, the private space industry is brimming with unexpected ideas and groundbreaking innovations. Each company, with its unique vision and goals, contributes to a future where space is not just a distant dream, but a tangible reality. As you relax and reflect, let your imagination wander among the stars, where possibilities are as endless as the universe itself. Let's explore a remarkable company called Planet Labs, which has revolutionized Earth observation. Did you know they operate a fleet of miniature satellites known as Doves? These compact satellites capture high-resolution images of our planet every day, providing invaluable data for environmental monitoring, agriculture, and disaster response. Imagine the ability to watch Earth's dynamic changes in real time, gaining insights that help preserve our natural world. Speaking of satellites, OneWeb is on a mission to build a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites to deliver high-speed internet globally. Their innovative approach aims to provide connectivity to the most isolated regions, bridging digital divides and empowering communities with access to knowledge and communication. Picture a world seamlessly connected, where every person, regardless of their location, can tap into the vast reservoir of human knowledge and opportunity. Here's an intriguing fact about a company called Firefly Aerospace, which is developing small to medium-sized launch vehicles designed for frequent and affordable access to space. Their efforts focus on making space more accessible to both commercial and government payloads. Imagine a bustling spaceport where rockets launch regularly, ferrying a diverse array of payloads to space, democratizing access to the final frontier. Considering the Moon's resurging allure, Marsden Space Systems is working on lunar landers designed for precision and repeatability. Their technology could enable sustained lunar exploration and even support future human colonies. Envision a network of autonomous landers that ferry equipment, supplies, and even infrastructure to support a new era of lunar presence. Have you ever heard of a concept called in-orbit servicing? Northrop Grumman is pioneering this field with their mission extension vehicles, which can dock with aging satellites to extend their operational lives. This groundbreaking approach not only saves money, but also reduces space debris. Imagine satellites being refurbished and upgraded on the fly, a sustainable way to manage our space assets. There's a fascinating initiative by Made in Space, where they are developing technologies to manufacture optical fiber in the microgravity environment of space. This could lead to a product that is purer and more efficient than what can be produced on Earth. Picture a new generation of ultra-fast communications networks powered by fibers spun among the stars. Consider the possibilities of asteroid mining, an area where a company called Transastra is making strides. They are designing spacecraft capable of capturing and extracting resources from asteroids. This could open up a new frontier of material sourcing, reducing the need for terrestrial mining. Imagine harvesting rare metals and water from space rocks, transforming industries and economies on Earth. Rockets are not the only focus of private space companies. Space Perspective is working on a unique form of space tourism that involves gentle flights to the edge of space in a high-altitude balloon. This approach offers a serene, environmentally friendly way to experience the curvature of the Earth and the vastness of space. Picture drifting upwards in a pressurized capsule, witnessing breathtaking views in comfort and tranquility. And speaking of comfort, a company named Bigelow Aerospace is developing expandable habitats that could serve as space hotels or research stations. These innovative habitats offer more room and flexibility than traditional metal modules. Imagine orbiting hotels, where guests enjoy panoramic views of Earth from spacious suites, experiencing the wonder of space in unprecedented luxury. One more company worth mentioning is Rocket Crafters, which is developing hybrid rocket engines using a unique 3D printed fuel. This approach could simplify and reduce the cost of rocket manufacturing. Visualize a future where rocket engines are not only printed but also customizable, tailored precisely for their mission's demands. Expanding our focus to Mars, SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has ambitious plans to colonize the Red Planet. They are developing the Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed to transport large numbers of people and cargo to Mars and beyond. Envision humanity setting foot on another planet, creating self-sustaining cities that mark the dawn of a multi-planetary civilization. In the realm of propulsion, companies like Blue Origin are pioneering new technologies for space travel. Their B4 engine, powered by liquefied natural gas and liquid oxygen, promises to deliver powerful yet cleaner propulsion for future rockets. Imagine the roar of a rocket lifting off, fueled by innovations that could pave the way for more sustainable space exploration. Lastly, consider the role of artificial intelligence in space missions. A company named Hypergiant is developing AI systems that could optimize satellite operations, enhance navigation, and even assist in decision-making for crewed missions. Picture a future where intelligent systems work alongside astronauts, handling complex tasks and ensuring mission success with effortless precision. As you drift into a restful state, let these stories of innovation and exploration guide your dreams. The sky may seem vast and unreachable, but each new discovery and technological marvel brings us closer to it, expanding our horizons in the most profound ways. The universe is not just a destination, it's a journey filled with endless possibilities, waiting to be explored. Did you know that Rocket Lab, a company known for its frequent small satellite launches, has a launch site located in New Zealand? This makes it the only private launch site in the Southern Hemisphere, offering unique orbital trajectories that are not possible from equatorial regions. Imagine the coordination and precision required to launch a rocket from such a remote location, expanding our access to space from all corners of the globe. And speaking of innovative launch strategies, Virgin Orbit employs a fascinating air launch technique using a modified Boeing 747 named Cosmic Girl to release their rockets mid-air. This airborne approach allows them to launch satellites into orbit with more flexibility, evading potential weather delays and air traffic congestion. Picture the elegance of a rocket gracefully released above the clouds, beginning its journey to space. Perhaps you've heard of Sierra Nevada Corporation, which is developing a reusable spaceplane called Dream Chaser. This spacecraft is designed to land on conventional runways, much like a commercial airplane. Envision the convenience and familiarity of a spacecraft touching down on a runway, ready to be prepared for its next mission with ease and efficiency. Here's an intriguing tidbit about Planet Labs, a company employing a fleet of small, shoebox-sized satellites known as Doves. These tiny satellites collectively capture images of the entire Earth's surface every day, providing vital data for environmental monitoring and disaster response. Imagine the orchestration involved in coordinating so many satellites for such a grand task, enabling us to see our world in real time. In the realm of lunar exploration, Astrobotic Technology is working on a lunar lander named Peregrine, which aims to deliver payloads to the Moon's surface for various clients. They even have plans to carry a time capsule of humanity's achievements and messages. Reflect on the idea of leaving behind a legacy on the Moon, a testament to our curiosity and desire to explore beyond our earthly confines. Speaking of celestial bodies, have you considered the potential of lunar mining? A company named Moon Express is pursuing this venture, with goals to extract resources like water and metals from the Moon. These resources could be used to sustain lunar bases or even support missions deeper into the solar system. Imagine a future where the Moon serves as a stepping stone for human expansion into the cosmos. As we venture further, Maxar Technologies is engaged in the development of robotic arms used on spacecraft and space stations. These mechanical marvels assist in satellite servicing and assembly tasks, showcasing the blend of human ingenuity and robotic precision. Picture these robotic helpers tirelessly working in space, extending the capabilities of humans beyond our physical reach. And there's still more to explore. A company called Relativity Space is pushing the boundaries of manufacturing with their fully 3D printed rocket named Terran 1. This innovation reduces the number of individual parts needed and dramatically speeds up production time. Imagine the efficiency of crafting a rocket layer by layer, an elegant dance between technology and creativity. Did you know that X-Space, a Chinese private space company, is part of a broader effort to make China a leading player in the global space economy? They focus on providing reliable, cost-effective launch services for small to medium payloads, expanding the country's influence in space commerce. It's a fascinating example of how private initiatives can drive national ambitions, shaping the future of space exploration. Consider the vision of Axiom Space, which plans to build a commercial space station that could serve as a hub for research, manufacturing, and tourism. They envision a vibrant ecosystem in orbit where businesses thrive and scientific breakthroughs occur. Imagine visiting a bustling space station, a microcosm of human activity suspended above our blue planet. Then, there's the cutting-edge work of Space Tango, a company developing microgravity research facilities that enable scientists to conduct experiments in orbit. These facilities provide a unique environment where gravity's influence is minimized, allowing researchers to explore phenomena not possible on Earth. Picture the breakthroughs that could arise from such novel conditions, potentially transforming our understanding of physics, biology, and more. Of course, we must mention iSpace, a Japanese company focused on developing lunar lander technology. Their vision includes not only landing on the moon, but establishing a sustainable presence there through resource utilization. Imagine robotic explorers establishing infrastructure on the lunar surface, setting the stage for future human settlers. Reminding us of the interconnectedness of space efforts is the company Leo Labs, which tracks the vast fleet of satellites and debris orbiting Earth. Their data helps prevent collisions and maintain the safety of space operations. Contemplate the intricacy involved in monitoring the orbital ballet of countless objects, ensuring the sustainability of our ventures into space. And speaking of sustainability, let's not forget about the innovative propulsion technologies being developed by companies like Ad Astra Rocket Company. They're working on the Vasimar engine, which uses plasma to propel spacecraft more efficiently than traditional chemical rockets. Imagine spacecraft gliding silently through the vacuum of space, harnessing the power of plasma for journeys to distant worlds. As you drift deeper into relaxation, consider how these pioneering efforts are shaping our future in space. Each company, with its unique vision and technology, contributes to a tapestry of human endeavor that could one day see us living and working among the stars. Like a gentle lullaby, these stories of innovation and exploration remind us that the universe holds endless mysteries and opportunities, waiting patiently for us to uncover them. Did you know that Rocket Lab, a company hailing from New Zealand, has developed an innovative small satellite launch vehicle named Electron? This rocket is unique in that it employs electric pumps to feed its engines, a departure from traditional turbopump systems. Imagine the simplicity and elegance of using electric motors to streamline rocket design, making access to space more efficient for smaller payloads. Speaking of streamlined design, Virgin Orbit is pioneering air launch techniques with their Launcher One rocket. This system is released mid-air from a modified Boeing 747 airplane, adding flexibility to launch schedules and locations. Picture the adaptability of launching rockets from almost anywhere, opening up new possibilities for satellite deployment. And here's something fascinating. Rocket Lab is developing a new rocket called Neutron, which will be capable of ferrying astronauts alongside satellites. This marks a significant step for the company, expanding its capabilities from small satellite launches to human spaceflight. Can you envision the future where Rocket Lab's Neutron rocket carries both humans and their technological companions to the stars? Have you considered the ambitious goals of Blue Origin, a company founded by Jeff Bezos? They're working on a massive rocket named New Glenn, intended to carry payloads and passengers into Earth's orbit. With reusable stages designed for longevity, Blue Origin aims to reduce the cost of access to space, envisioning a future where humanity can sustainably explore the cosmos. Let me share something intriguing about Firefly Aerospace, a company developing a rocket called Alpha, designed for small satellite missions. Their vision includes building a larger rocket named Beta, targeting heavier payloads. Imagine the progression from small to large, as Firefly Aerospace expands its capabilities to meet the growing demands of space exploration. Then there's the remarkable work of OneWeb, which seeks to provide global internet coverage using a constellation of small satellites. Their goal is to bridge the digital divide, offering connectivity to remote and underserved regions. Envision a world where even the most isolated areas have access to the internet, powered by a network of satellites orbiting high above. And here's a curious fact. SpaceX is not only known for its Falcon rockets, but also for Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed for deep space missions. This vehicle aims to carry cargo and crew to destinations like the Moon and Mars. Imagine the colossal leap forward if Starship succeeds, enabling humans to explore and perhaps even settle on other planets. Speaking of lunar ambitions, a company named Intuitive Machines is developing a lunar lander called Nova-C. This craft aims to deliver a variety of payloads to the Moon, supporting both commercial and scientific missions. Picture the precision required to land softly on the Moon's surface, a dance of technology and physics guided by human ingenuity. Have you ever heard of the company Orbex? They're crafting an environmentally friendly rocket called Prime, which uses biopropane as fuel. This renewable energy source significantly reduces the carbon footprint of each launch. Imagine a greener approach to space exploration, where the beauty of the Earth is preserved even as we reach for the stars. As for Sierra Space, a subsidiary of Sierra Nevada Corporation, they are developing habitats for long-duration space missions. These inflatable habitats could one day serve as living quarters for astronauts on the Moon or Mars, offering a comfortable space to work and relax. Imagine the coziness of such a habitat, providing a small piece of home amidst the vastness of space. And then there's the ambitious project of Spin Launch, which is exploring a non-conventional method of launching payloads into space. They plan to use a kinetic energy-based system to fling satellites into orbit, reducing the need for large amounts of rocket fuel. Can you picture the innovative spectacle of spinning satellites into space, propelled by forces akin to those found in amusement park rides? Let me tell you about Astra, a company focused on creating small, flexible rockets that can be launched frequently and affordably. Their rapid approach to manufacturing and launching small rockets could revolutionize how we access space, emphasizing speed. Imagine a world where launching satellites is as routine as a flight to another city, fostering a thriving space economy. And here's a surprising fact. The company Made in Space, now part of Redwire, is pioneering 3D printing technology aboard the International Space Station. This allows astronauts to create tools and parts on demand, reducing the need to carry large inventories. Consider the ingenuity of manufacturing in space, a literal creation of necessities from mere strands of material. Finally, let's ponder the vision of Masten Space Systems, which is developing lunar landers and other space technologies. They're focusing on making the Moon accessible by providing reliable transportation and landing services. Picture the Moon bustling with activity, as landers like those from Masten perform the vital task of ferrying goods and people to lunar bases. All these companies, with their distinct missions and innovations, weave a fascinating web of exploration and advancement. Each step they take is a testament to human curiosity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge and progress, drawing us ever closer to the stars. As you let these thoughts settle, imagine the possibilities of tomorrow, where humanity finds its place among the celestial wonders, fueled by the dreams and determination of today's pioneers. Let me take you on a journey to explore some lesser-known yet fascinating aspects of private space companies. Did you know that Planet Labs, a company focused on Earth imaging, operates the largest fleet of satellites ever launched by a single organization? These tiny satellites, known as Doves, continuously capture images of our planet, enabling us to monitor changes in real time. Imagine the wealth of information gathered from a bird's-eye view of Earth, helping us understand and protect our natural environment. Speaking of unique fleets, there's a company named Momentous that's using water as a propellant. Yes, you heard that right. Water. Their innovative Vigoride transfer vehicle uses water to generate thrust via microwave electrothermal propulsion. This system aims to provide in-space transportation services, like moving satellites to their desired orbits. Picture the elegance of harnessing such a simple and abundant resource for space travel. Now, let's delve into the ambitions of Relativity Space, a company that's embracing the art of 3D printing to revolutionize rocket manufacture. Their Terran 1 rocket is composed of 95% 3D printed parts, including the engines, which significantly reduces production time and costs. Can you envision a future where rockets are created as swiftly as everyday items, printed layer by layer in a matter of weeks? Then there's the intriguing venture called Rocket Lab, which made history by recovering parts of their Electron rocket using a helicopter. The mid-air catch of rocket boosters is part of their plan to make Electron a reusable launch vehicle. Picture the delicate ballet of synchronization as a helicopter snags a rocket booster descending back to Earth, a testament to human ingenuity and precision. Have you heard about the company Astroscale, which is focused on cleaning up space debris? Their mission includes developing technology to remove defunct satellites and other debris from orbit, reducing hazards in our increasingly crowded skies. Imagine the future of a cleaner, safer space environment where the pathways to the stars are clear of clutter. And then there's Bigelow Aerospace, known for developing inflatable space habitats. These habitats, constructed from a durable fabric, can be compressed for launch and then expanded in space, providing more living volume for astronauts. Consider the comfort of a spacious living area, unfolding like a cozy cocoon amidst the void of space, offering protection and a sense of home. Adding to the list of remarkable innovations, Spin Launch's kinetic launch system is a marvel in itself. Unlike traditional rockets, this system uses a giant centrifuge to accelerate a payload to hypersonic speeds before releasing it into the sky. This method drastically cuts down on the fuel and resources needed, offering a more sustainable way to reach orbit. Picture the thrill of a payload spinning at incredible speeds, breaking free from Earth's grasp with minimal environmental impact. In the realm of satellite communications, Swarm Technologies stands out with their tiny SpaceBee satellites. These miniature satellites, smaller than a slice of bread, are designed to provide low-cost connectivity to remote regions. Envision the power of such diminutive technology, bridging communication gaps across the globe and bringing people closer together. Let's not forget about Rocket Lab's Photon satellite platform, which offers a complete spacecraft solution for small satellite missions. This versatile platform can reduce the complexity and cost of satellite operations, seamlessly integrating with their Electron rocket. Imagine the simplicity of a one-stop-shop solution for reaching and operating in space, tailoring missions to suit specific needs. And here's something that might surprise you. Axiom Space is planning to build the world's first commercial space station. Their vision is to create a platform for research, manufacturing, and tourism, paving the way for a thriving space economy. Consider the possibilities of a bustling space hub where science, commerce, and adventure converge in the vastness above. Have you ever wondered about the role of space companies in education? Virgin Galactic, known for its suborbital space flights, is also committed to inspiring future generations. They offer educational programs to engage students in STEM fields, fostering the next wave of space explorers and innovators. Imagine the excitement of young minds captivated by the mysteries of space, each learning opportunity a stepping stone to future breakthroughs. Then there's the work of Capella Space, which utilizes radar technology to capture high-resolution images of Earth, regardless of weather conditions or time of day. This capability is crucial for applications like disaster response and environmental monitoring. Picture the reliability of constant vigilance from space, a watchful eye over our planet to assist and protect. Have you considered the potential of space mining? A company called Transastra is developing technologies to harvest resources from asteroids. They envision a future where materials from space can be used to fuel further exploration and reduce dependence on Earth's limited resources. Imagine the excitement of tapping into the wealth of materials drifting in the asteroid belt, unlocking new frontiers of space development. Finally, let's ponder the ambitions of Paragon Space Development Corporation, which is developing life support systems for space habitats. Their technologies ensure that astronauts have breathable air and clean water, critical for long-term missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Envision the reassurance of reliable life support systems, sustaining human life as we venture farther into the cosmos. All these efforts and innovations by private space companies are paving the way for an incredible future of exploration and discovery. Each fact is a glimpse into the boundless creativity and determination driving us toward the stars, reminding us of the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Did you know that SpaceX, a name synonymous with space innovation, has been working on a project to provide global internet coverage through a constellation of small satellites? Their Starlink initiative aims to connect even the most remote corners of the world to the internet, envisioning a planet where everyone has access to information at their fingertips. Speaking of connectivity, have you ever imagined the luxury of high-speed internet aboard an airplane? SpaceX is also working to extend Starlink's reach to aircraft, offering passengers seamless online experiences even while cruising high above the Earth. Let me share something intriguing about Blue Origin, another pioneering company in the private space sector. Founded by Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin has been quietly developing a lander called Blue Moon. This lunar lander is designed to deliver cargo and perhaps even humans to the Moon's surface. Picture a futuristic scenario where regular deliveries to the Moon become as routine as cargo flights on Earth. And here's a fascinating tidbit. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket is named after Alan Shepard, the first American in space, highlighting their respect for the pioneers who paved the way for today's space endeavors. Now, turning our attention to satellite technology, there's a company called Planet Labs that is making waves with their impressive Doze satellites. These tiny satellites, known as CubeSats, are part of the largest fleet of Earth imaging satellites, capturing daily snapshots of our planet to monitor changes in real time. Imagine the power of having a daily photographic chronicle of Earth's surface, useful for everything from agriculture to environmental conservation. Furthermore, Planet Labs has been influential in democratizing access to satellite data, enabling organizations of all sizes to benefit from insights derived from space. Have you heard about the innovative approach to launch vehicle design by Astra? They've created a rocket called Rocket 3.00, which is not only efficient, but also incredibly cost-effective. Their mission is to deliver payloads to orbit at a fraction of the usual cost, opening the door to more frequent and accessible launches. Imagine the possibilities of a world where launching satellites becomes as commonplace as sending a parcel through the mail. This approach could revolutionize how we think about space exploration and commercial satellite deployment. Here's a surprising fact. Firefly Aerospace, a relatively new player in the space industry, is developing a rocket named Alpha. This rocket is designed to cater to the small and medium satellite market, focusing on affordability while maintaining high performance. The ingenuity behind Alpha's design lies in its simplicity and the use of common manufacturing techniques, which significantly reduces production time and cost. Imagine the potential for small businesses and startups to access space without the hefty price tag traditionally associated with rocket launches. Let's explore Rocket Lab again for a moment. Did you know they have a launch site on New Zealand's Mahia Peninsula? This unique location allows them to launch into a variety of orbits, offering flexibility to their customers. The serene and remote setting of the launch site is not only picturesque, but also strategically advantageous for frequent launches. Picture the anticipation as rockets soar skyward from this tranquil spot, a blend of natural beauty and technological prowess. There's also a lesser-known company called Momentus that is making strides in the field of in-space transportation. They focus on providing last-mile delivery services for satellites, utilizing water plasma propulsion technology. This innovative method is both efficient and environmentally friendly, reducing the cost and complexity of deploying satellites to precise orbits. Picture the elegance of using water, a resource so familiar to us. Have you ever wondered about space tourism? Virgin Galactic is at the forefront of making this dream a reality. They aren't just focused on suborbital flights. Their vision extends to offering all-encompassing space experiences. Imagine being a passenger on one of their spacecraft, gazing at the curve of Earth against the cosmos, a sight that until recently was reserved for astronauts alone. This endeavor is more than just a thrill ride. It's a step toward making space accessible to a broader audience. And here's something you might find surprising. Nanoracks, a company specialized in commercial space station utilization, has been working on a project called the Outpost program. Their goal is to repurpose spent rocket stages into fully operational habitats or laboratories in space. This innovative recycling approach could transform space junk into valuable infrastructure, essentially turning what was once waste into opportunity. Picture the transformation of a discarded rocket stage into a bustling hub of activity, an example of sustainability and creativity in space engineering. Turning our attention to lunar exploration, there's a company called Astrobotic Technology. Their Peregrine lander is slated to deliver payloads to the moon, marking a significant step in commercial lunar logistics. Imagine the excitement of being part of a mission that leaves footprints on the moon's surface, each landing a new chapter in humanity's exploration of our celestial neighbor. Speaking of celestial endeavors, have you considered the potential of space-based solar power? The company Solaran is exploring this concept, aiming to harness solar energy in space and beam it back to Earth. Imagine a future where the sun's power is continuously captured and used to meet Earth's energy needs, a clean and virtually limitless energy source that bridges the gap between space and our daily lives. Finally, in the realm of spacecraft innovation, there's Redwire Space, known for their advanced manufacturing capabilities in orbit. They are pioneering ways to produce infrastructure in space, which could potentially reduce the need to launch large and heavy equipment from Earth. Imagine the possibilities of constructing satellites and even spacecraft directly in space, a concept that could redefine the logistics of space operations and lead to more sustainable exploration. Each of these endeavors by private companies highlights the incredible potential and expansive imagination driving the future of space exploration. Here's an intriguing development in the private space industry. A company called Relativity Space is making waves with its ambitious approach to rocket manufacturing. They're pioneering the use of 3D printing technology to construct entire rockets, which they claim could drastically reduce both production time and costs. Imagine a future where rockets are produced in a matter of weeks instead of months, a testament to the power of innovation and technology. Just imagine how this process could revolutionize manufacturing across industries, not just in space exploration. Another fascinating aspect of Relativity's approach is the level of customization that 3D printing allows. This flexibility means they can quickly adapt designs to meet specific mission requirements, showcasing a responsiveness that traditional manufacturing methods struggle to match. Speaking of innovative propulsion methods, have you heard about the work being done by SpaceX on their Raptor engines? These engines utilize liquid methane as fuel, a choice that not only offers improved efficiency but also holds potential for refueling missions on Mars. The idea is to use the methane that could potentially be sourced or manufactured on the red planet itself, making Mars colonization a step closer to reality. And while we're on the topic of Mars, did you know that there's a company called Mars One that had plans to establish a permanent human colony on the red planet? Although their approach sparked a lot of discussions and dreams about interplanetary settlement, the challenges of such an endeavor are monumental. Nonetheless, the vision they presented continues to inspire ongoing discussions and possibilities for future Mars colonization efforts. Now, let's dive into a lesser-known but equally fascinating venture, Deep Space Industries, which focuses on asteroid mining. Their aim is to extract valuable resources like water and precious metals from asteroids. Imagine the potential of tapping into these celestial bodies, which could provide the raw materials needed for sustained space exploration without depleting Earth's own resources. Continuing with the theme of space mining, Planetary Resources is another company that set its sights on the wealth of materials found in asteroids. Their vision was to create a new economic frontier in space, leveraging robotic technology to identify and mine asteroids. While the company has since shifted focus, the concept of asteroid mining remains a tantalizing prospect for the future. Turning our attention back to Earth, did you know there's a company called Rocket Crafters that is developing hybrid rocket engines using 3D printed fuel grains? This approach offers the safety and reliability of hybrid engines, with the added benefit of rapid production capabilities. It's a fine example of how modern technology can breathe new life into established engineering methods. In the realm of satellite technology, Black Sky is making strides with its real-time geospatial intelligence platform. This service provides up-to-the-minute imagery and analytics, which can be crucial for disaster response, environmental monitoring, and more. The idea of having such immediate access to global data is both powerful and transformative, offering new ways to understand and interact with our world. They are known for their work on expandable space habitats, structures that can be compressed for launch and then expanded in space. This technology could pave the way for more spacious and cost-effective living quarters for astronauts, potentially revolutionizing life aboard space stations. On a related note, Sierra Nevada Corporation is developing the Dream Chaser spaceplane, designed to transport cargo and humans to and from low Earth orbit. Its unique design allows it to land on conventional runways, making it a flexible and reusable solution for space transport. The versatility of such a vehicle opens up exciting possibilities for both commercial and scientific missions. Another fascinating company is Spin Launch, which is focusing on an entirely different method of reaching space: kinetic launch systems. Imagine launching payloads into space without the need for traditional rocket propulsion systems, using momentum and centrifugal force to achieve orbit. This method could significantly reduce launch costs and the environmental impact of rocket launches. In the realm of space telecommunications, OneWeb is working to create a global network of satellites to provide high-speed internet across the globe, particularly in remote and underserved areas. Picture a world where everyone, no matter their location, has access to reliable internet connectivity, shrinking the digital divide and opening new opportunities for education and communication. Speaking of access to space, their Launcher One is designed to be carried to a high altitude by a customized aircraft before being released to carry satellites into orbit. This innovative approach offers greater flexibility in terms of launch locations and reduces dependency on traditional ground-based launch sites. Lastly, let's talk about a company named Axiom Space, which plans to build the world's first commercial space station. Their vision includes not just research modules, but also space hotels and manufacturing facilities. Imagine a future where space stations are bustling hubs of commercial activity, offering a new frontier for business and leisure in the cosmos. Each of these companies, with their unique visions and technological advancements, illustrates the myriad ways in which private enterprises are shaping the future of space exploration. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the persistent drive to push beyond our earthly boundaries, ever reaching for the stars. As we ponder these developments, the sky seems less a limit and more a gateway to endless possibilities. Let me share something intriguing about Rocket Lab, a company that has made quite a mark with its Electron rocket. This smaller launch vehicle is specially designed to carry small satellites, offering a dedicated ride to space for payloads that might otherwise have to wait for a ride-share on larger rockets. What truly sets it apart is that Rocket Lab operates from their private launch complex in New Zealand, a unique location that allows them to launch more frequently and with greater flexibility than many of their competitors. Speaking of unique launch sites, did you know that SpaceX has a private spaceport called the SpaceX South Texas Launch Site? Located in Boca Chica, Texas, this facility is dedicated to launching the company's Starship spacecraft, which is intended for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. The remote location provides an ideal setting for testing and launching these powerful rockets without interfering with commercial air traffic. Another fascinating fact involves Blue Origin, the private aerospace manufacturer and suborbital spaceflight services company founded by Jeff Bezos. They're developing a massive rocket named New Glenn, which is designed to take payloads all the way to geostationary orbit and beyond. What makes this rocket stand out is its planned reusability. Blue Origin intends to land and reuse the first stage of New Glenn, similar to SpaceX's approach, which could significantly reduce the cost of reaching space. And here's something surprising about a company you might not have heard of: Stratolaunch. They built the world's largest aircraft by wingspan, known as the Stratolaunch Carrier aircraft, which is intended to launch rockets into orbit from the air. This air launch method offers several advantages, such as the ability to avoid bad weather and reduce the energy needed to reach orbit. Imagine seeing a colossal airplane soaring through the sky with a rocket nestled beneath its wings, ready to be launched into the cosmos. Have you ever considered how satellites are maintained in orbit? Astroscale is a company addressing the growing concern of space debris with innovative solutions for satellite servicing and debris removal. They're developing technology to capture and deorbit defunct satellites, helping to clean up space and ensure safe and sustainable operations for future missions. It's a critical step towards maintaining a safe environment in orbit as the number of satellites continues to increase. On the topic of satellite innovation, Planet Labs is a company operating the largest constellation of Earth imaging satellites, known as Doze. These small, cube-shaped satellites take high-resolution images of the entire planet daily. The data collected by Planet Labs is used for a wide range of applications, from agriculture and forestry to disaster response and urban planning. The ability to monitor changes on Earth in near real time offers valuable insights that can drive significant advancements in how we manage our planet's resources. Turning our attention to Mars again, Redwire Space is working on technologies that could enable human settlement on the red planet. They're developing 3D printing capabilities for use in space, which could allow astronauts to print tools, replacement parts, or even habitats using materials found on Mars. This technology could prove essential for long-term missions, reducing the need to transport supplies from Earth and increasing the self-sufficiency of space explorers. Did you know that private companies are also making strides in lunar exploration? Intuitive Machines is one company that's developing lunar landers to deliver scientific payloads to the Moon's surface. Their landers are part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services program, which aims to support the upcoming Artemis missions and establish a sustainable human presence on the Moon. Imagine the potential for scientific discovery as these landers explore new regions of our closest celestial neighbor. Another company pushing the boundaries of space technology is Reaction Engines, which is developing a revolutionary air-breathing rocket engine known as SAB. This engine is designed to operate in both air-breathing jet mode and as a rocket, potentially enabling access to space at a fraction of the current cost. The SABRE engine could lead to the development of hypersonic aircraft and spaceplanes, revolutionizing travel both on Earth and beyond. You might find it surprising that space tourism is not just a futuristic dream. Companies like Space Perspective are working to make it a reality, offering commercial flights to the edge of space using high-altitude balloons. These flights would provide an extraordinary view of Earth from the stratosphere, giving passengers a taste of space and a new perspective on our planet. It's an exciting step towards making space accessible to more people, not just professional astronauts. Finally, let's consider the ambitious goals of Space Tango, a company that designs and operates automated systems for conducting research and manufacturing in microgravity. Their work on the International Space Station is paving the way for new medical and technological breakthroughs, leveraging the unique conditions of space to create products that could have significant benefits back on Earth. The research conducted by Space Tango could lead to advancements in areas such as pharmaceuticals and materials science, offering new solutions to challenges we face in our daily lives. Each of these innovative approaches and groundbreaking technologies highlights the incredible potential of private space companies to transform our future. As we continue to explore and expand beyond our home planet, the contributions of these organizations will undoubtedly be instrumental in shaping the next chapter of human space exploration. Let me share something intriguing about Rocket Lab, a company that's making waves with its small satellite launch vehicle called Electron. Unlike traditional rockets that rely on conventional fuel, Electron uses an innovative electric pump-fed engine, which allows for greater efficiency and reduced costs. Did you know that Rocket Lab is also developing a larger rocket named Neutron, aimed at competing in the market for heavier payloads. This demonstrates their ambition to expand their capabilities and capture a larger share of the growing space launch market. Speaking of innovation, have you heard about Relativity Space? They're on a mission to revolutionize rocket manufacturing with the use of 3D printing. Amazingly, they aim to 3D print up to 95% of their rocket, named Terran 1. This approach drastically reduces the time and cost of production. With fewer moving parts, these rockets promise to be more reliable. Relativity Space is leading the charge in rethinking how we build the very vehicles that take us to the stars. And here's something that might surprise you. Axiom Space is working on the world's first commercial space station. While the International Space Station has been a cornerstone of human space exploration, Axiom Space envisions a new kind of outpost, one that's privately funded and aimed at commercial research, manufacturing, and even space tourism. The idea of a privately run space station opens up exciting possibilities for international cooperation and commercial enterprise in space. Now, let me tell you about Sierra Nevada Corporation, which is developing a unique spaceplane known as Dream Chaser. Unlike traditional spacecraft that rely on parachute-based landings, Dream Chaser is designed to land on a runway, much like the Space Shuttle. This reusable spacecraft can carry both crew and cargo, making it a versatile addition to future space missions. On the subject of versatility, have you heard about SpaceBit? This company is working on sending the first British lunar rover to the Moon. Unlike larger traditional rovers, SpaceBit's rover is designed to walk on 4 legs, allowing it to explore lunar caves and lava tubes that wheeled rovers might find challenging. This innovative approach could unveil new insights into the Moon's geological history and its potential for human habitation. Here's a fascinating fact about a company called Made in Space. They're pioneering in-orbit manufacturing. By using the unique environment of microgravity, Made in Space aims to create materials and products that are difficult or impossible to make on Earth. One of their major projects involves the production of ZBLN, a type of optical fiber that could revolutionize telecommunications due to its superior properties compared to conventional fibers. Have you ever wondered how we might tackle space mining? TransAstra Corporation is developing technologies to harvest resources from asteroids and other celestial bodies. Their plans include using a solar-powered system to capture and process space rocks, extracting valuable materials such as water and metals. This could provide essential resources for future space missions, reducing the need to transport everything from Earth. Let's talk about space debris again, a topic of growing concern as our activities in space increase. A company called Leo Labs is addressing this issue by offering advanced radar systems to track debris in low Earth orbit. Their systems provide real-time data on the location and movement of debris, enabling satellite operators to avoid collisions and ensure the continued safety of space operations. And did you know that Zero Gravity Corporation offers parabolic flights that simulate weightlessness? These flights provide a few moments of zero gravity, allowing researchers and the public alike to experience the sensation of floating in space. It's an incredible way to train astronauts and offer enthusiasts a taste of what it's like to be in the cosmos. Here's something else that might pique your curiosity. Bigelow Aerospace has developed expandable space habitats, which could revolutionize how we think about living in space. These habitats start out compact for launch and then expand in orbit, providing more space for astronauts to live and work. Their expandable modules could be the key to establishing long-term human presence on the Moon or Mars. Speaking of habitats, Have you heard about Orbital Assembly Corporation? They're working on constructing the world's first rotating space hotel, which would provide artificial gravity through centrifugal force. This ambitious project aims to offer a unique space tourism experience, combining luxury with the adventure of space travel. Finally, let me share something about a company named Maston Space Systems. They're developing lunar landers designed to transport payloads to the moon, supporting NASA's Artemis program. Maston's innovative approach includes precision landing technologies and the potential to harvest and utilize lunar resources, which could prove invaluable for establishing a sustainable human presence on the moon. These surprising developments reflect the vibrant and dynamic nature of the private space industry, where creativity and innovation are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. As you drift into peaceful slumber, imagine the limitless possibilities that lie ahead in our exploration of the cosmos. Each step taken by these pioneering companies brings us closer to a future where space is a realm open to all, filled with opportunities for discovery and wonder. Let me share something intriguing with you. Astrobotic technology is paving the way for lunar delivery services. This company is focused on transporting payloads to the moon, providing crucial support for scientific research and commercial ventures. Their Peregrine lander is set to carry a variety of instruments, including those for NASA, highlighting the growing collaboration between public and private entities in space exploration. Speaking of partnerships, have you heard about Firefly Aerospace? This company is working on developing small to medium-sized launch vehicles designed to transport payloads to low Earth orbit. Their Alpha rocket is particularly noteworthy for its ability to carry over 1,000 kilograms in a single launch, offering a cost-effective solution for smaller missions. And here's a surprising tidbit. Rocket Lab, although known for its Electron rocket, is also developing a satellite platform called Photon. This platform aims to simplify the process of sending small satellites into orbit by providing a complete solution that includes everything from propulsion and power to communication systems. It's a testament to Rocket Lab's commitment to expanding its capabilities beyond just launches. Can you imagine a world where spacecraft are as common as airplanes? A company called Spin Launch is working on making this a reality with its innovative approach to launching satellites. Instead of relying on traditional rocket propulsion, Spin Launch uses a kinetic energy-based system that hurls spacecraft into orbit, potentially reducing costs and environmental impact. And here's something that might surprise you. Planet Labs is revolutionizing Earth observation with its fleet of small satellites known as Doves. These satellites provide daily imagery of the entire planet, offering unprecedented insights into environmental changes, urban development, and disaster response. It's incredible how much we can learn about our world from space. Have you ever wondered about the role of artificial intelligence in space exploration? A company called Hypergiant Industries is integrating AI with space systems, focusing on developing smart satellites and autonomous spacecraft. Their work emphasizes the importance of AI in navigating complex space environments and optimizing mission outcomes. Continuing with the theme of innovation, did you know that SpaceX is not only focused on Mars colonization, but also on global communication? Their Starlink project aims to create a vast network of satellites to provide high-speed internet access to underserved regions worldwide. This ambitious initiative could dramatically reduce the digital divide and bring connectivity to remote areas. Let me tell you about a company that is thinking about space power, Orbital Power Systems. They're exploring the concept of space-based solar power, where solar panels in orbit capture sunlight and beam the energy back to Earth. This could offer a continuous and renewable energy supply, potentially transforming how we meet our energy needs. And speaking of transformation, Relativity Space is also looking at how to make rockets fully reusable. By leveraging advanced 3D printing techniques and innovative designs, they aim to achieve rapid turnaround times for launches, significantly reducing costs and resource use in the process. Vada Space Industries is working on producing high-value products in microgravity, such as advanced pharmaceuticals and unique materials. The absence of gravity allows for processes that are difficult or impossible on Earth. Here's a fascinating fact. A company called Astrolabe is developing robotic systems to assist with building infrastructure on the Moon and Mars. These robots are designed to autonomously construct habitats and other structures, supporting the vision of sustainable human colonization of other worlds. Speaking of sustainability, did you know that a company named D-Orbit is focusing on environmentally friendly end-of-life solutions for satellites? They offer systems that help deorbit satellites safely, minimizing space debris and contributing to the long-term sustainability of space activities. And here's another surprising development. Orbit Fab is working on creating fuel depots in space, which would allow spacecraft to refuel and extend their missions without returning to Earth. This could revolutionize space travel by increasing mission flexibility and reducing costs. Have you ever considered the potential for bioengineering in space? A company called Space Pharma is conducting experiments in microgravity to discover new pharmaceutical compounds and develop innovative medical treatments. The unique conditions in space could lead to breakthroughs in drug development and healthcare. Lastly, let me share something about the possibility of asteroid habitats. A company named Deep Space Industries envisions using resources from asteroids to build habitats and other structures in space. This approach could provide the materials needed for long-term human presence in space, reducing reliance on Earth-based resources. As you ponder these surprising advancements, each of these companies is contributing to a vision of the future where space is accessible to all, filled with opportunities for exploration and innovation. Imagine drifting peacefully through the stars, exploring new worlds and uncovering the mysteries of the universe, all thanks to the tireless efforts of these pioneers. As you drift off to sleep, let these dreams of the cosmos fill your mind with wonder and curiosity. Did you know that a company called Made in Space has developed a 3D printer specifically designed for use in microgravity? This printer has already been installed on the International Space Station, allowing astronauts to produce tools and components on demand. Such capability is crucial in reducing dependency on Earth-based supplies and enhances the autonomy of space missions. Imagine having the ability to manufacture whatever is needed, right in the heart of space. Speaking of manufacturing, Sierra Nevada Corporation is working on a space plane called Dream Chaser. This versatile vehicle is designed for cargo resupply missions to the International Space Station, but it is also capable of landing on conventional runways like an airplane. Such adaptability could transform how we approach space transportation and logistics, making access to space more routine and flexible. And here's something fascinating. Axiom Space plans to build a commercial space station that could serve as a hub for research, manufacturing, and tourism. This station is envisioned to be a successor to the International Space Station, offering opportunities for nations and private companies alike to engage in space activities. It's a step towards a future where space stations become bustling centers of industry and culture. Have you ever imagined robots working alongside astronauts in space? A company named Jitai is developing robotic systems designed to assist with a variety of tasks in space environments. These robots can perform routine maintenance, conduct experiments, and even take on construction projects. By partnering robots with humans, we can increase the efficiency and safety of space operations, making it easier to achieve complex missions. Now consider the idea of growing food in space. A company called Space 10 is working on innovative agricultural solutions that could support long-duration space missions by developing compact and efficient systems for growing plants in microgravity. They aim to ensure that astronauts have access to fresh food, enhancing their nutrition and well-being during extended stays in space. This is a crucial step in making deep space exploration sustainable. Speaking of sustainability, have you heard of the company Orbex? They are pioneering the use of environmentally friendly rocket fuels. Their Prime rocket is designed to minimize the environmental impact of space launches by utilizing renewable biofuels. This approach not only reduces carbon emissions, but also aligns with broader efforts to make space exploration more eco-friendly and sustainable. And here's an intriguing development. A company named Momentus is focused on in-space transportation services. Using water as a propellant, their spacecraft can move satellites and other payloads efficiently between orbits. This capability could revolutionize satellite deployment, making it possible to position and maintain constellations with greater precision and flexibility. Have you ever thought about the possibility of mining on the Moon? Lunar Outpost is developing technologies to extract resources like water and minerals from the lunar surface. These efforts could pave the way for a sustainable human presence on the Moon, providing the raw materials needed for life support systems and construction projects. Now, consider the role of art in space exploration. A company called Space for Art is partnering with artists to create and launch artworks into orbit. These projects aim to inspire and engage people with the beauty and wonder of space, fostering a deeper appreciation for our place in the universe. It's a reminder that space exploration is not just about technology, but also about human creativity and expression. Here's a company with a unique mission. iSpace is focused on lunar exploration and plans to deliver payloads to the Moon using their Hakuto R landers. Their goal is to establish a commercial lunar transportation service, opening up new opportunities for scientific research and resource utilization on the Moon. It's a bold vision that brings us closer to establishing a permanent human presence beyond Earth. Speaking of bold visions, a company named Blue Origin is not just working on rockets, but also on developing habitats for living and working in space. Their New Shepard and New Glenn rockets are designed to support a variety of missions, including space tourism and scientific research. By creating infrastructure for human habitation in space, Blue Origin is helping to lay the groundwork for future space colonies. And have you ever heard of a company working to create an elevator to space? While this idea might seem like science fiction, Obayashi Corporation is researching the feasibility of a space elevator. Using carbon nanotube technology, they aim to construct a structure that stretches from Earth to orbit, offering a cost-effective and energy-efficient way to transport people and materials into space. Finally, there's the intriguing work of Made in Space with their Archinaut project. This initiative focuses on constructing large structures in space using robotic assembly systems. By building directly in orbit, we could create vast arrays of solar panels or telescopes that are too large to launch from Earth. This capability has the potential to transform how we approach space construction, enabling new possibilities for exploration and discovery. As these remarkable endeavors unfold, the realm of private space companies continues to expand, filled with innovation and ambition. Each company contributes a unique piece to the puzzle of space exploration, bringing us closer to a future where space is not just the final frontier, but a thriving domain for human activity. As you let these thoughts carry you into a restful sleep, imagine the endless possibilities that await in the vast expanse above us.